Hello guys, welcome back to another video, and in this video we are talking more about Deceive Inc. So every agent has 3 separate weapons that they can use. For example, Chavez here starts off with his regular revolver, but he has 2 other revolvers that he can unlock down the line that he can use, as well as the next one. Everyone has 3 weapons. But someone in the Deceive Inc. community actually made a weapon damage spreadsheet. So I'm not taking credit for this spreadsheet at all. Credit goes to Azazel and Sods, who worked together to get these stats. Now they did note that damage has not been fully tested to 100% certainty, but most of it is pretty accurate. So we're just gonna go down the list from agent to agent, and I'm gonna give you guys the damage numbers for each weapon. So first we have Chavez, and Chavez has the standard revolver. This weapon actually does 50 damage for a headshot, 25 damage for a body shot, and 17 damage for a limb shot. His second weapon, which is a shorter barrel revolver, this one does 40 damage headshot, which is 10 less than the first weapon, 24 damage body shot, and 22 damage for a limb shot, which is 5 damage more than the first weapon. And then you have the long barrel revolver. This does 80 damage for a headshot, 40 damage for a body shot, and 25 damage for a limb shot. So now we move on to Ace, and Ace basically has the sniper rifles. So for headshot, her sniper does 80 damage fully charged, or 60 damage if you hip fire. Body shot does 40 damage fully charged, or 30 damage hip fire, and limb shot does 25 damage fully charged, or 23 damage not charged. For the second weapon, which is a reflex sight carbine rifle, it does 60 damage fully charged, or 40 damage not charged. Body shot does 30 damage charged, or 20 damage not charged, and limb shot is 17 damage charged, or 15 damage not charged. And then we have the single shot bolt action sniper rifle, extremely powerful and efficient at very long range. This sniper does 120 damage fully charged for a headshot, and 80 damage not charged, 60 damage for a body shot charged, and 40 damage not charged. For a limb shot, 45 damage charged, 30 damage not charged. Now we have Squire, and his first weapon is a silenced pistol with medium damage. His weapon does 22 damage for a headshot, 17 damage for a body shot, and 15 damage for a limb shot. His second weapon, which is a burst pistol, 3-round burst with a fast fire rate. Headshot does 13 damage, body shot 9 damage, limb shot 7 damage. And then for the last weapon, he has a high caliber pistol, high damage and effective at mid range. The headshot damage on this is 46, which is about 20 more than the first weapon. Body shot damage is 23 and limb shot damage is 21. Next we have Madame Exu. I just try to sound fancy saying that name. I don't really know how to pronounce it, but this one right here, who I actually did a video on, and probably one of my top used agents. First one is an automatic crossbow with low damage per shot. Her first weapon does 12 damage per headshot, 9 damage per body shot, and 9 damage per limb shot. Her second weapon is a burst crossbow, 3 bolt burst, fast fire rate, but the damage on this one does 13 damage for headshot, 10 damage per body shot, and 8 damage per limb shot. And then we have the Gatling crossbow, which consumes a lot of ammo. The weapon damage for this is 8 damage for a headshot, 6 damage for body shot, and 5 damage per limb shot. Now we have Hans. Hans I have yet to actually play with. I was going to do that soon in a separate video, but he actually shoots from his hand, which is pretty cool. So the first weapon is a hand-mounted shotgun. So Hans's first weapon for headshot damage does 33 to 34 headshot damage. For body shot, 25 damage, and limb shot is 17 damage. For his second weapon, he has a hand-mounted automatic shotgun, which does 35 headshot damage, 20 body damage, and 15 limb shot damage. And then for the third one, it's a hand-mounted double barrel shotgun. This does 60 damage for headshot, 30 damage for body shot, and 23 damage for limb shot. Then we have Cavaliere, and Cavaliere is also my second most used agent, and her first weapon is alternating dual pistols. Her pistols do 16 damage for headshot, 12 damage for body shot, and 11 damage for limb shot. But her second dual pistols, which is synchronized dual pistols, but it does do a lot more damage. The headshot is 40 damage per headshot, 20 damage for body shot, and 18 damage for limb shot. And then for her third weapon, she has synchronized dual auto pistols, and this does 15 damage per headshot, 10 damage per body shot, 9 damage per limb shot. Then we have Larcin. So for the first weapon, you have a throwable pocket pistol. where after the clip runs out, he throws the weapon at the enemy, doing additional damage. So for the first weapon, his headshot is 13 damage and 14 damage with the throw. Body shot is 10 damage, 7 damage with the throw, and limb shot is 9 damage and 6 damage with the throw. For the second weapon, which is a burst throwable pocket pistol, so it's pretty much the same as the first one, but it's a 2-round burst. It does 14 damage headshot and 14 damage throw, 9 damage body shot, 7 damage throw, 8 damage limb shot, 6 damage throw. And then for the third one, which is a bladed throwable pistol, it does 15 damage headshot, but 50 damage for throw, 10 damage body shot, 20 damage per throw, and 9 damage limb shot, 14 damage per throw. So obviously for the third weapon, you really want to rely on hitting those throws when you throw the weapon. That's going to be where the damage comes from, really. And then we have YUMI. So YUMI basically has like a slingshot, which fires a reliable and powerful pellet. So for the first one, a headshot does 50 damage. Body shot 25 damage and limb shot 20 damage. For the second weapon, you have experimental split shot, fires a pellet that explodes into smaller pellets. This one does 30 damage headshot, 30 damage body shot, and 23 damage limb shot. And then for the third one, which is a heavy long shot that fires a very powerful pellet, it does 100 damage per headshot, 50 damage per body shot, and 35 damage for limb shot. But yeah, that's it for this video. Hopefully this helped someone out, or you just found it informational. Shout out to Aza and Sods for making this amazing spreadsheet. And I'll link the spreadsheet down below so you guys can actually check it out for yourself if you want to look at it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.